So here's the frickin' tea. I'm done with drama. I am so done with all this drama, okay? And all you people who keep saying tea like a nasally brat need to just get that stick right out of your just like right out. Hello and welcome to Unwanted Commentary, and today we are going to be talking about drama. And as a lot of you know, there has been a lot of that trash floating around YouTube and Twitter in the past 2 weeks. First you had the Projared thing, and then literally the next day you had Tati Westbrook versus James Charles. I don't know why that one was so hard to say. And now this week we have Tfue versus FaZe Banks or FaZe Clan or whatever the heck they are. And I am just sick of it. Okay, I'm just sick of it. Because at the end of the day, none of this matters. None of this matters to me or you on a personal level. All it does is just sucks you in. It's so interesting. It sucks you in into wasting hours and hours of your precious time watching this gossip garbage. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with watching videos that have a positive impact on your life. By, you know, making you laugh, making you smile, you know, sometimes educating you, you know, kind of like the videos I make. Like and subscribe. Please do it. But yeah, these drama videos are based on the whole premise of enjoying the demise of somebody else. As the Germans would say, Schadenfreude. I don't know exactly what it is, but that's the word, and you know what the word is, so we're gonna move on. But yeah, these videos, they only exist so that people can revel in the taking down of a person, and it's just toxic. It's terrible.
Especially
when there is little to no evidence, and it is all or he said, she said. I can't say words properly today. I mean, the Projared stuff had evidence and it was pretty bad, but it turns out that both parties, they're both wrong, they're both insane. You know, he was sending his dong pics to everyone and she was just, you know,
a crazy redhead.
And you know, I'm not gonna get into this, but apparently that story isn't over. But then, on the other hand, you have this James Charles drama with unsubstantiated claims that just got blown out of proportion and got completely out of hand because people are like, you know, we're not gonna fact check. Someone set the fire alarm off. I'm annoyed. I'm gonna take a break. Cut! Like, I truly believe that when Tati made that first video, she did not expect that video to turn into the crazy drama that it ended up turning into. But it did, because people on the internet are out for blood. And the internet loves canceling people. I mean, it is annoying at this point. It's like, come on, go do something productive with your time and your life, like building your own career rather than taking the time to try and destroy someone else's career. I mean, seriously? Unless you are one of those channels that made a career out of taking down other people's careers. I mean, that's only okay though if you have the evidence and the people you're taking down deserve it, okay? So iDubbbz gets a pass, okay? Because when iDubbbz took down Leafy, it was completely fine because Leafy was kind of an and when he took down RiceGum, that was fine too because, you know, nobody likes RiceGum, okay? He's a menace to his child audience, okay? But back to what we were talking about. All of this James Charles stuff got blown way out of proportion. I know I've said that multiple times, but stick with me here, okay? Like, I'm not perfect. I mean, most of you already know that. I am not perfect. Because before all this drama, before last week, I didn't know who the heck Tati Westbrook even was. But for some goddamn reason, the potent draw of drama, juicy drama, somebody's been wronged, we need to avenge them, that whole idea infected my mind. And I was drawn into watching hours and hours of useless content that was revolving around this drama. Her video, James Charles' video, Jeffree Star's video, Keemstar's video, and all the videos from all the commentators who decided, hey, I need to get my unoriginal opinion on this topic because gotta get that view money. Jesus Christ. And at the end of the day, after watching all these videos, was it any better for me? No, it was just all a giant waste of time. I mean, I would have been better off playing freaking Fortnite, okay? I would have been better off playing Fortnite than watching all this drama unfold. I truly feel ashamed of myself. I feel ashamed for letting myself get drawn into this drama nonsense and wasting my precious time, because I'm gonna die someday, and so are you, but wasting my precious time on this destructive, toxic garbage helped fuel the toxicity, okay? I gave views to these videos that were perpetuating a toxic narrative, okay? So I'm partially to blame, probably like 1/1000th to blame, but I'm partially to blame. But one thing I am proud of is that even though I watched all these videos, I refused to get involved in the drama. Okay, I was asked my opinion. I was asked to make a video about Projared or James Charles. And you know what I said? You know what I said? I said, no, I have no interest. I don't care. I don't want to contribute to this toxic, nuclear spill, whatever the heck is going on. And even if I did, I wouldn't have anything new or original to say. Because, let's be honest, nobody had anything new or original to say except for freaking PewDiePie and Willy Mac, okay? Only PewDiePie and Willy Mac were like, let's pause. Let's not get on this bandwagon. Let's see what this is actually about. Because all these commentators were just so trigger happy to get on the bandwagon of hating on James Charles. Just for the views. I'm Alex, Inabber, Memulous, Quite, insert any other generic commentator YouTuber. And all their videos were the same. They were basically the exact same video, just summarizing the situation and sharing the same opinion. Like, what the actual? It was actually really annoying to get all these notifications on my phone from all these commentary channels, and they're all the same video. It really shows the lack of creativity and, the neediness for views in 2019. It's just sad. Like, I was truly disappointed by this. Truly disappointed.
Alexa, this is so sad.
And now I know some of you static heads might be thinking,
Well, you went really hard on the subscribe to PewDiePie meme back in the day.
and yes I did. But there's a major difference. The subscribe to PewDiePie meme was about lifting up one of our favorite content creators, a content creator that we all love, who we all actually knew, who we all actually watch, rather than taking down a random YouTuber that we didn't watch and we didn't know and we didn't care about until all of a sudden, oh my god, there's drama. Let's drink the mother tea. Disgusting. And yes, I'm not completely guilt-free. I did watch some of the drama videos and I did respond to some of the tweets, but I do acknowledge that at the time, I was annoyed by this. I was annoyed that I was being drawn into this petty nonsense that doesn't matter in the true scope of my life, and that I failed to stop myself from indulging in my human impulses, and my need for drama. But in the end, I did catch myself, and I am making this video right now. So let's give me some credit there. I'm just kidding. I don't need credit. And also, with subscribe to PewDiePie, I think that era of 6 to 7 months where subscribe to PewDiePie was the big thing, I think that era was super positive. It had super collaborative videos that were actually creative, and there were so many quality content creators that were actually discovered, like Simon Says, and me. Of course, me, the Indian and the Indian American. Indian power, not T-Series power. Indian power. So yes, to this day, I believe that subscribe to PewDiePie was a net positive for YouTube. And I know there were some degenerates, but at the end of the day, it was a net positive. And before we get off the topic of PewDiePie, thank God for PewDiePie. Because while everybody was riding the hate train against James Charles and just blindly bashing on this teenager, PewDiePie was like, wait a second, this might be about vitamins. There's no evidence for all these allegations against him. There's no proof. None of it was adding up for him. The conclusion that he was drawing with his personal experience was that this was about Tati's personal interest and not really about taking down James Charles. Okay? And thank God for PewDiePie because he had this opinion that was different from everybody else's opinion, and he wasn't afraid to give it. Even though we know he's not supposed to have his opinion, but he gave it anyway. Because he knows, as the biggest YouTuber on the platform, he knows particularly well that people and corporations are always trying to take down
people they fear or envy.
Because they're constantly trying to take PewDiePie down. Vox Media, you piece of trash. And a lot of the time, the allegations are just false and they're unsubstantiated and it's all garbage. It's all garbage. And for this reason, PewDiePie understood that you need to look further into the situation before making your judgment, because the whole story is never just on the surface level. It's never just on the surface level, okay? Because people like to craft their own narratives based on their own agendas. It's like poetry. When your stupid English teacher says, read the line in the poem about how the curtains were blue. Tell me, what do the blue curtains signify? I would say, hey, the curtains are blue because they're blue, just like my blue screen here. But
were it so easy,
the teacher would just say, the blue curtains signify his sadness. Shut the f up. Poetry's garbage, okay? It's useless. It doesn't matter. Unless you do that kind of stuff to, you know, express yourself, then snap, snap. Good for you. And yes, Poppy Gloria may not have done all the necessary research on all the parts. And she paid for that mistake by getting fired.
She's living on the streets now, thanks to you guys and your cancel culture.
Rest in peace, Poppy Gloria. Can we get some F's in the chat? You will never be forgotten, Poppy Gloria. But even though we lost Poppy Gloria, PewDiePie and Pew News got people thinking that maybe this James Charles guy, maybe he's not actually that bad. And maybe this Tati Westbrook woman, maybe it's all about the vitamins. And this only happened because he used his platform for good. But yeah, sadly, even Poppy Gloria isn't immune to cancel culture. Another thing that people have been saying after this drama unfolded is that, oh my god, the
beauty
community is so fake and so toxic. And here I am thinking, have you morons never seen Mean Girls?
And they have this book, this burn book, where they write mean things about all the girls in our grade. What does it say about me? You're not in it. Those bitches.
Like, seriously? Superficiality, drama, and toxicity go hand in hand, okay? Like, what the actual did you people expect? The beauty community is based around putting on makeup to make yourself look fake, and putting on a fake act to seem family friendly and like you're friends with everybody when you're not. Okay? Jesus Christ, it should have been common sense before this that the beauty community is fake and toxic and drama filled, okay? Because it's based in superficiality rather than, you know, logic and reason and facts, you know, stuff like that. But I mean, the commentary community can get pretty toxic as well, because you have people everywhere that are just trying to climb over another person to make a name for themselves, trying to tear someone down, expose someone, point and laugh at people when they make a blunder. Like, the commentary community is not free of sins, okay? But luckily, not all commentary is bad. Like, we have Drew Gooden, a true sweetheart. Danny Gonzalez, a true heartthrob. Nikki Jakey, your nerdy best friend. And Unwanted Commentary, a comical hero working to educate and entertain the masses. God bless. And obviously you have PewDiePie and a bunch of other people that I didn't mention, okay? But most importantly, there's me. Okay, so subscribe, okay, and share with all your friends. But yeah, cancel culture is bad. The problem is, people get so reactionary and take all their actions and decide everything before they've even had a chance to think. How can you form an opinion on something before you've even had the chance to think about it? I mean, that's kind of ridiculous. Especially when stuff like this can ruin people's lives, destroy their careers, and just, it's not something to be taken lightly. And just because I say cancel culture is bad, that doesn't mean that nobody needs to be canceled, okay? Because some people exist that are just so terrible, and they need to be canceled. They need to be game-ended. Okay, cut. But when you're canceling someone, you need to make sure that you have valid evidence and you also have the valid context, okay? Because those things, they're very important. If you have someone that is causing harm to others and you want to cancel them, sure, do that. Do that if they're actually a bad person and they're causing harm to people. You know, cancel them if they deserve it, if the context is right and the proof is there. But only after evaluating the proof and the context, okay? And if you have someone who is, you know, biased and might have some personal interest and something to gain for themselves by making statements about someone, you know, maybe vitamin sales, by calling someone out, they get their vitamin sales go up. Maybe you shouldn't believe them right away, okay? Maybe you should be a little bit more critical about what's being said before you're just like, Team Tati, oh my god! I don't know, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Because you're canceling a human being. This is a human being on the other end of all this hate. Okay, it's ridiculous. And now that we're in the social media age, it's just at no other point in time before like the past 10 years could you just like spam someone with so much hate in real time. And that really messes with someone's head, okay? Especially if they're innocent, okay? They don't deserve that. Now, if you want an example of people who should be canceled, let's take a look at this abortion nonsense that's happening in Alabama. You know who needs to be canceled? These lawmakers, these old white men who don't know anything, who don't even know how to use the electronic mail. These stupid sons of I deserve control over the women's bodies because my name is Senor Bojangles. Oh god. Like these people, they need to be canceled because objectively, they're doing disgusting things that are negatively affecting millions of people. It is indisputable that they shouldn't have say over a woman's body or anybody else's body. And taking away the option for someone to get an abortion is it just causes more damage than does good, okay? It doesn't do as much good as, I don't even know if it does any good. You know, people should always have the option of something. You know, they should have alternatives. But yeah, I don't want to make videos about political issues, which is why we're gonna spin this as a human rights issue, because it is a human rights issue, because a woman is a human who has rights to get an abortion, okay?
Eloquently put.
But I'm not gonna talk about that in this video, okay? That video is coming soon, and it's gonna be very hilarious, and it's gonna be very satirical, and you should subscribe, so you don't miss it. And I know this is the third time I've asked you to subscribe, but yeah, this video is probably gonna offend a bunch of pro-lifers, and I really look forward to that. I really do. Anyway, I think I've said everything that I wanted to say in this video. Hopefully, you enjoyed it. And I know this wasn't a comical, silly, entertaining video. I mean, it was entertaining because, come on, it's me. All my videos are entertaining. I'm an entertaining dude. I'm an entertaining ball of static, okay? But this is my platform. This is my platform, and I will use it to spread a positive message, to spread an educational message, because, you know, entertaining people, making them laugh, making them smile, that's fun. But at the end of the day, I think it's more important to mix a little education in, mix a little positive values, you know, enrich your lives with good ideas while still being entertaining as okay, thank you very much. Am I right? Am I right? But yeah, I know a lot of you in the audience, I know y'all are kids, and I just want to be a good role model, you know? Or like, not a terrible role model, a slightly good role model for you guys. So, you know, that's what I'm about. That's what this channel is about. And, anyways, I just want to thank my patrons. Thank you, Taiki and Time for Your Story, for your $50 a month patronages. They're truly appreciated. Y'all are awesome. If you want to help out and can't give to my Patreon, share this video because it's got a good message, and also it helps the channel grow, and you want my channel to grow, right? You want it to grow, right? Anyway, I got Twitter, Instagram, Discord, so you know what to do. Links are in the description. And as always, never share your password.